Hello, everybody. This is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I was going to say daily then. I'm not just in such a routine, I'll tell you. But anyhow, this is for the weekend guidance from the 9th through to the 11th of May 2025. I'm using the Arcanum Tarot. And I will pull you some of my flower guidance cards at the end as well to give you those final messages. But I'm kind of feeling like tapping into the energies that, obviously we know there are big shifts going on in the earth, on the earth plane at the moment, within the energies, within your environments, like literally everything's coming to an end. So this is you seeing things for what they really are, truths being revealed. That there's no more pulling the wool over your eyes kind of feeling. This is, what you see is what you get all around you, and there's no sugarcoating anything. That's kind of how I feel. And yeah, it's gonna lead you and put you on a new pathway big time. I do feel there are blocks and forces out there trying to stop you though. Again, there could be jealousy, there could be outside forces involved in some kind of way with this. But again, you've got to keep grounded and keep your focus with where you're headed and where you're going there. There's definitely an end to situations around you that's bringing in a bit more of a peaceful, calming, slowing down energy. As I was kind of linking in, it was getting slower and slower and slower and slower. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Maybe physically, that's how you are at the moment and how you've been, hence that forcible energy as such. Let's just see. Let's just see what's going on. So on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, literally what I just said, death, rebirth. Okay, things coming to a close, things coming to a standstill. There is a need to surrender to the truth. There's some truths that are being highlighted to you. So it's kind of like you're coming out of this darkness into the light kind of feel. So it is an uncomfortable process at the same time, or it feels uncomfortable. But there's a lot of light surrounding you, a lot of protection surround you. The clouds are lifting and shifting. So it's putting you on a new course. So what you once knew is no longer going to work for you. Where you're headed, where you're going, you're going to have to think differently, act differently, take different steps in action in different ways. But again, something's highlighting the truth here of a situation. Like I say, there's no turning back. So all you can do here is surrender. It is literally surrender. Don't fight it. When you see the truth, when you feel the truth, when you know the truth, you don't have to prove anything. It's there. It's right in front of you. You're seeing it. It's physical in some kind of way to you. If anyone tells you black is white or vice versa, damn well the visuals say everything and those gut feelings say everything. So let them carry on. If people haven't opened their eyes to what's going on, that's their issue, but you're seeing things for what they really are. So again, I kind of feel like it's opening up new doorways to you in many different ways. Yeah, don't let people pull the wool over your eyes. Let's see where this is going for you. It's all about truth and seeing the truth. Death is end of cycles, phases, situations, relationships, commitments. Can be passings as well, or a loss of something or someone. But on the other side of that, there are gains and positives for those new doors opening around you, which opens the doors to new people, energy, situations around you. Opportunities come in different forms. I just feel like that there's such a divide at the moment. That's what I'm seeing. There's that resistance, and then there's that zooming straight on, straight forward. But that line, there's a line here. Some of you are unwilling to cross that line at the moment to get through to the other side. You don't see what's on the other side, but your intuition's telling you, go, trust. There's a lot of fear here. But you're seeing things. That's what I'm saying. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing, look, everything's black and white right in front of you. It's there. It's clear as day. I don't know what this is. I've kind of got that energy that I need to shake you. And, it's like shaking something out of you, that stubbornness or something along those lines, anyhow, that you just need to open your eyes. And I don't know who this is for. Honestly, I don't. I never know who these messages are for. So, if it resonates, take it. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What else is going on? Three of Swords. So, yeah, it's been causing some kind of hurt, pain, heartache, anxiety. There's a lot of suffering that's going on here or has been going on. But again, they're asking you to surrender to this. Don't fight whatever's going on here. Let me just see. I don't know if some of you are just worried about ending something, but that process of worrying is causing you pain and suffering as well. So either way, you're not happy and you haven't been happy. How much do you need to convince yourself that this isn't right? You've got to step over that line. You've got to surrender. There's something here. There's no way on. There's no way forward. And you know the truth. You're seeing the truth, but you're not acting upon it. You're just allowing this to cause suffering and pain in some kind of way as well. Those of you that are suffering with your health at the moment, it could be down to the stagnant energies around you as well. Things just not seeming to flow very well. But I'm noticing the 3 as a positive sign. It shows teamwork coming in. So new people are entering your life to help you out here in some kind of way. So you might feel very much alone in your process at the moment, but things are going to turn around for you. Again, 3 talks about celebrations as well. It also talks about letting your hair down, having some fun in the process. Yeah, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. This is why things are on hold, on a standstill. Everything's not black and white to you. So something's just not easy. And I think it's your feelings and emotions getting in the way. I really do. They're asking you to take back the reins and control, though. Take one step, one day at a time. Don't rush anything, but equally take steps as well at the same time. It's not about doing it all in one go. It's about those baby steps. Okay, again, you've got the light behind you, pushing you on, pushing you forward. Okay, you know what to do. You've got the ability. And the same with the Emperor card, you've got the ability to take control here as well. You've got that hidden knowledge and wisdom. You've got that strength and that power within. You know what to do. It's just doing it. It's just taking steps. It's about putting you first. It's putting those good, strong, solid foundations first around you. There is some sense of freedom that's going to come out of this for you. At the moment, we are kind of stagnant and stuck. Lots of different things that I'm seeing here. But again, if you take steps and take action, when you shut one door, again, another one opens. So sometimes we have to do the hardest of things, okay? But again, with that moon there, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing the truth of the situation. It's just your emotions that are getting in the way here more than anything. And it's stopping you from, moving in some kind of way. You've got to step over that line to go through that door, I'm telling you. You've got to do one of the hardest things here, and you've got to push your feelings and emotions to one side, and you've got to understand that what you're doing is for your highest self. It's going to be best for you. Maybe some masks have slipped around you as well. Maybe you're seeing people for what they really are. Maybe you're seeing situations for what they really are. And it's feeling uncomfortable now. But maybe it's because you're loyal in some kind of way to a situation or even a person or people. that you feel like you have to put them first rather than yourself. But again, it's not being selfish by putting those boundaries in place. You've got to do what you've got to do to bring in that peace of mind. And there's opportunity, now's the time. Now's the time. Again, that's another three. What did I say about the threes? The threes are important here. Maybe there's more than one situation. Another one on the bottom of the deck. Oh, lordy lord. I did say it is a card of celebrations. It's a number of celebrations as well. I do feel something's good is going to come out of this for you, but it's a little bit overwhelming at the moment. And yeah, maybe everyone's pouring their everything onto you and you just can't cope at the moment. It could be that as well. There's a lot of different things, but there's an end to this situation. And I kind of feel like you've got to surrender to that and you've got to put good, strong, solid foundations in place there. You've got to cross that line, walk through that new doorway, new pathway. So yeah, it's going to leave some people behind, but it will open a door to new. If this is to do with something else, there's, like I say, when one door shuts, another one opens anyhow. You've certainly got the ability to deal with this in the way that you need to. It's taking back your reins and power in a different way. I do feel very, very tired by all the challenges that you have overcome them, but it's so tiring here. So tiring. And like I say, that one final hurdle that you've got there, oh my goodness. Told you the threes are coming out, Three of Pentacles. As soon as you kind of take steps into surrendering to this, into making that conscious choice and decision to get you out of this hurtful situation around you, I'm telling you, you're going to be rewarded in some kind of way. Obviously, from the universe, you're going to get a big round of applause for doing so. I just get that fed up feeling, hence the huffing there. Very, very, very tired. Like I said at the beginning, big shifts, big eye-opening, eye-opening moments. It's shifting you from one phase to another, one cycle to another, from one situation to another. It's getting you out of what no longer serves you. That's what it's doing, and they're asking you to surrender to that. But it's definitely not easy. There's a lot of hurt and pain and suffering there somewhere along the lines, whether it's mental or physical here as well. So you do need to look after yourself in the process. I just feel like none of this is flowing for you at the moment, but the truth is there. You can't deny the truth. You can't walk away from the truth, but you've got to face the true feelings that you hold within. Is this serving you any purpose? And I feel, no, it's not serving you any purpose anymore. You've moved on, you moved forward energetically. You're not on the same wavelength. You're not on the same planet even. You're in a different place completely. So you're kind of resisting that. You're trying to stay put on that same energy when you're not even there anymore. It's like magnets of the opposites, where it just rebels. Maybe just you're not around the right people anymore. Maybe your whole world is alien to you at the moment. It's just freakishly changing that much that you don't know whether you're coming or going, that kind of thing. But look, you're on your way to happiness. That's where you're on. That's when you make the conscious choices and decisions. Maybe some of you guys are looking for a more settled environment with your family, your house, your home, relationships, your work career side of things, but equally within, being happy within. Faith is definitely needed here as well with that Hierophant coming through. But it shows me you have those keys to unlock that new information that's sitting there for you as well. So I said there's eye-opening moments. You might have already done that. You might have, like, look, you're seeing things. You're seeing things for what they really are, and it's yeah. Maybe you're lying to yourself in some kind of way, or dealing with lies, cheat, deception, tiptoeing around, whether it's you, whether it's somebody else. You're seeing the fakes, but it's also robbing you of your mind here in some kind of way. It's robbing you of your mind, your thoughts, patterns, your energy. Like literally everything feels like it's being taken from you. And that could be by control, manipulation. It could be by higher powers. It could be all sorts. And they don't give a, you know what? They really don't. But we go from an 8 to a 9. Again, this is a wish fulfillment kind of cards. This is over achievements as well. I can't get my words out. It's like I can't function. It's like I can't even put my communication with my brain at the moment. That's kind of how I'm feeling with you guys. It's sucking the life out of you in some kind of way, shape, and form. And you know what to do. You absolutely know what to do. Your intuition is bang on, but you could be dealing with some very controlling, manipulative situations around you, which is making you question everything. But equally, we've got lies here as well. We've got tiptoeing around, and it's creating this trapped feel. Definitely not a flowing kind of situation around you anyhow. But like I said, right at the very beginning, that death card says it all. It shows there's no way forward in this situation but to surrender and sacrifice yourself for the changes that need to happen here. So you've got to do something that you're not wanting to do here, and it's making conscious choices and decisions to get yourself out or away from this negative life soul sucking energy around you. So you've got to do whatever you've got to do to kind of get yourself away from that. It's no longer serving your purpose. It's, you know, it's making you ill. So this is calling back you, your power, your faith, and to trust and keep that faith and hope and everything else that comes with making those necessary changes right here, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, right now. Because you let this continue, you'll end up in another cycle of the same shit. And it will be harder and harder and harder for you to kind of get yourself out of this. And then what comes next? We get that tower moment. We really do. It's not come out yet in the cards. I'll be surprised if it doesn't, but we do. The universe will literally force change around you, and you definitely won't be happy with that because it puts you in that vulnerable position where you feel like you've definitely got no power. But it will be to shift you from this unhappy, life-sucking situation around you to something bigger, brighter, better. So it'll make you work from within with your strength, your courage, your knowledge, your wisdom in a different way to prove to you that you've got the ability to work through this, to make the changes that you need to take. And as I'm saying that, this huge cloud on my shoulder lifts and shifts. All that confusion lifts and shifts. That prisoner-like energy lifts and shifts. So it releases you. It brings in some form of freedom. And it'll bring that wish fulfillment of you being ultimately happy at the end of all this. You are faced with a lot of choices and decisions, but there's also a lot of accomplishments here as well. Lessons learned. You can't learn any more lessons in this situation. The signs are clear. The information is there for you to see. The truths are there. You know it. You're just tiptoeing around it at the moment. You need a bit of fun in your life. You need to bring back that inner child. That's what you need to do. But there's rewards, recognition coming your way. there's healing, there's hope, there's faith, there's, there's support. There's all those things that you're missing right now. And yeah, it might be like you're on your own that's got to make these changes, but ultimately you're going to attract the right people and situations around you. And as I say, that the Nine of Pentacles has come through. So it is a spiritual awakening that brings in and restores some balance here for you. So yeah, I kind of feel like you may even be losing money and losing items and things breaking around you at the moment. It's all signs that something's not right in your energy or around you. You've got to trust that. You've got to look at that and say, okay, what's really going on here? I feel anyhow, it's causing you headaches, it's causing all sorts here. I actually feel very sick here as well. Take it away. Yeah, you're worried, you're carrying the burdens. Yeah, you're worried, you're stressed, you're trying to control your environment. You can't control it. The only control you've got is making conscious choices and decisions and taking steps from that. The rest is intuition and universally led and guided. So they've got bigger plans for you. They know what's best for you at the end of the day. And if you're really trying to hold on and stay put and make things work and make things fit in some kind of way, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We could be having an experience in back problems, leg problems, that kind of thing going on here as well. The lower parts of the body, even stomach here as well, could be suffering. So it's all linked. I'm not a doctor, by the way. I just need to say that I am just picking up on the energies. But if you want to feel better, you've got to step out of your comfort zone and face the truth. Take steps towards what you see. What's going on here? Okay. There's someone else, other people here as well. There's worry, stress over someone that is literally passing or about to pass over. It's knowing what to do for the best at the moment. That's kind of how I feel. And there will be someone that makes a conscious choice and decision here. And obviously faith is needed in the universe, looking after and protecting. But I kind of feel like someone is on their way. So this may be around you. You may hear of this around you as well. I'm not trying to scare anyone in any kind of way, but it's there in the energies. So there's definitely like death, rebirth that's happening around you guys. It does feel like it's been a painful situation, and the right choices will be made here either way, but I do feel someone is going to be passing very, very soon. In other news, obviously some of you are looking at your finances here as well. Your work, career, finance side of things. Again, I kind of see endings of contracts, positions, situations, but I also see growth that's going to come out of that. So new opportunities are coming in, and you're going to be happy with what is presented to you anyhow. I do feel that. I feel like a lot of you have been working really, really hard, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, on every aspect of every part of your life. It's just been tough. It's been really, really tough, but I kind of feel like this is that final push now into in the right way. It feels like luck is changing just around the corner for you guys. So it's just about going with the flow as much as possible and knowing that things are going to get better, hence that faith card coming through. So yeah, you've got to make the conscious choices and decisions around you big time. But I do feel you will make the right one because we've got the Ace of Pentacles there with the Seven of Cups. All right, but try not to think too much. Again, when the Hermit comes out, that's that inner knowledge and wisdom that I'm talking about, and you taking steps towards it, going with the flow. And again, we take steps. There's new beginnings there with you. New doorways, new things are opening up. So some of you could be moving here as well, having the funds to do so with that Ace of Pentacles. And then it's just about choosing where. One of the biggest things. But ultimately, you're all being tested along your foundations, your security, your stability, your boundaries here as well in life. And no one can dictate to you what you should and shouldn't do. This has got to be you seeking that inner truth within yourself as well. And like I say, with that Eight of Cups, I do see it. I do see it, and I see that you see it. You know what to do. It's just doing it. Some of you are just really resisting that change. You're really resisting, like packing up, leaving, going, moving. You're resisting that change in your work career side of things. You're resisting that change in relationships. There is that big gap and that line in the middle. You've got to go through that line. You've got to take a risk. You've got to take a leap of faith. You've got to trust and have faith in the universe here who's guiding you. You've got to go. Got to go. Because this is unhappiness where you are right now. Where you're going to be very happy. All around. And supported. There's good health returning from that leap as well. So that's what I've got for you. Let me just see what we've got with the flower cards for you as well. I just want to say, look, the signs are there as well. The signs are there. They're all around you, whether it's in your dreams, whether it's feathers, whether it's numbers, whether it's rainbows. You could be seeing all of those this weekend. But yeah, endings. You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle. Wish fulfillment. Yes, that's to doing it, to going, to listen, to trust, to have faith. As we said earlier, follow your heart. This time next year, you're going to be in a completely different kind of energy. Work hard now, play later, they're saying. Love yourself first. Arguments. This is you in your head, in your mind about what to do. Back and forth, tug of war, battle. You need to get out of that. You need to face your fears. You need to make those changes happen. Now, only you know how to do that. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 talks about change, nearly change. Change is happening. I'm telling you, there are endings for new beginnings. You've got to let go and just trust. Go with it. Okay, but you're going to be supported. You're going to be looked after. I will leave that with you. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense. So take care. Bye-bye.